What is going on, everybody? And there is a lot of things in this gaming community that just really bugs the hell out of me. But there's this one particular thing that, I really need to talk about. And unfortunately, by talking about this, I'm probably going to stir the pot and cause some type of controversy. But you know what? I think this needs to be said. Yeah, I'm getting really sick and tired of these hashtag PC Master Race comments. Now, before I continue with this video, I'm not here to attack PC gamers or PC gaming. And unfortunately, this video is going to be misconstrued as that. But I wish you would watch the entire video before thinking that, because that is not the point of this video whatsoever. The main reason the PC Master Race hashtag really annoys me is that it's an implication that PC is the quote-unquote master race. And that's just not true. To me, there is no one tried and true master race when it comes to a gaming platform. Whether you're gaming on a PC, whether you're gaming on a console, there is not one particular platform that is just head and shoulders above the rest. All the platforms have their positives and negatives. Yes, as much as certain people might not want to admit it, PC gaming does have its negatives. Like, for example, all of the normal daily worries that you may have when using your computer, all that stuff applies to the gaming side as well. Like, when you use your email address, I'm sure the thought has crossed your mind that you don't want to open up that one email that may contain a virus or some type of spyware, and then as soon as you click to open that email or click that attachment, it immediately gets put on your computer, and then that causes all sorts of issues. Another example is if you click a download link on a website to download something, the same exact thing could happen. Or sometimes if you even just visit certain websites, that stuff tries to get on your computer. Like I said, the same thing applies to gaming. Like if you want to download a mod for a game from, say, a third-party website, the same exact thing could happen. And then there's other issues, like what if the processor fails? And then you get the blue screen of death, the dreaded blue screen of death. If you get that, you can't game on the PC. Hell, you can't do much of anything on the PC. And the blue screen of death has always been something that it's usually, most of the time, it's hard to pinpoint why it's happening. And I know some people will probably say, oh, well, how's that any different from, say, if a console freezes? The blue screen of death tends to happen more frequently, especially if you get it the first time, over a console freezing. Like my PS4, I've had it since launch day. It's only froze on me one time. But in the past, when I've gotten the blue screen of death, it happens repeatedly until I try to get it fixed. And when you get it fixed, it costs you money because you have to take it to a shop and get it fixed. Now, of course, you could be tech savvy enough to figure out and pinpoint the problem yourself, but what a lot of these PC Master Race hashtag, or the people that use it, what they don't understand is not every single person is like that. There are a lot of people in this world that are not tech savvy. So you kind of have to factor that in when you're trying to tell people, hey, you should get a gaming PC. It might be hard for a lot of these people to be able to game that way, and they have to worry about all that stuff, especially if they normally worry about that stuff just from using the computer just to surf the internet. I mean, that just adds on to the pressure. And another thing I've noticed is it seems like when certain things that you do on a console that are pretty normal, people seem to have a harder time doing it for PC, at least from what I noticed. Now, several of my friends play GTA 5 on PC, and I've seen them describe a lot of the fun stuff they're doing, and you know what? I want to see them do that fun stuff. It sounds entertaining. But none of them are streaming GTA 5 on PC because apparently, at least from what I've read, that apparently the frames drop or there's some type of performance issues when you stream games like GTA 5 and other games on the PC. But yet, you could stream that particular game on console just fine with no issues. So it seems like there's this unknown variable, that's just causing problems when doing this same stuff with PC. And I've noticed that the OBS system that a lot of people on PC use, it just seems to have issues all around. Once again, issues that you don't really see on capture devices for the consoles, at least not as frequently. And then, of course, and this is probably going to cause some controversy here, is I'm going to talk about the ports for the games on PC. Certain ports. There are certain ports that seem to have issues that are exclusive to PC. Like the most recent example is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 10 on PC has had tons of issues since launch day, but very few issues have happened on the console version. And Mortal Kombat is just a recent game that has had these issues. I mean, other games in the past have had similar issues with the PC version over the console versions. Now, I know the popular theory on this is that the developers purposely gimp the PC version over the console versions. And I'm sorry, I can't buy that. I cannot buy that theory. Why would the developer purposely gimp the PC version over the console version when the PC gaming has such a large install base? Why would they want to do that? It doesn't make sense. They would want PC gamers to enjoy the game just as much as console gamers. So, to me, it seems like there's once again this unknown variable in PC gaming that is causing these type of issues. And that's really the whole generalized point I'm trying to make, is that there are so many freaking variables, a lot of unknown variables that goes into PC gaming that a lot of people just don't really want to deal with. A lot of people, and you know what, I will say it, including myself, when we play video games, we just want to sit back, relax, and just play the damn game. We don't want to have to worry about all these little unknown variables. We don't want to have to mess with all these files and folders inside of the game and adjust all these little settings and just tink with all that stuff. Now, you know what? If that's what you like to do, then that's you. But you're not everybody. Gamers are different. And if you like to mess with that stuff, that's great. But there are people like myself that don't want to deal with that stuff. When we play video games, we just want to sit back and play the damn game. And that's pretty much all we want to do. Because that's all really gaming is at the end of the day. It's just an entertainment tool for you to have fun with. Now, I'm going to also very quickly talk about stuff that PC has superior over on consoles. Like, of course, mods. Although I would also say that mods really aren't the end-all be-all of deciding on what platform you should play on. Because there are some people that just don't really want to mess with mods. They just want to play the game as it is. But I do see the benefits of mods, and I've seen a lot of fun mods over the years. And then, of course, the big thing is that when you buy a console, whether it's Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft, you have to deal with those respective companies. You are basically tied to their whim. Whereas with PC, you're not really tied to one overall company. You have more freedom of where to purchase your games, on how you want to play your game. You have more freedom in that regard, whereas you really don't on consoles. When you play on consoles, you have to deal with that console maker. So, I can go on. I really can. But I don't want to make this video too long. But my final point here is, all because you game on a PC, that doesn't make you better than me. You're not a master race. You're not genetically superior to me in regards to gaming just because you game on a PC and I don't. You're on the same goddamn level as me. We are gamers. You're a gamer. I'm a gamer. We are on the same playing field. We just have different preferences on how we want to play our games. And we shouldn't be attacking each other or saying we are morally or genetically superior over each other just because of that. And you know, it doesn't just go with people who are saying PC Master Race. People that are saying, even though I don't see it that much, Console Master Race. That's not true either. There is no Master Race in gaming. And, you know, I wish people would just realize that. Because I'm tired of seeing it. And I just think it just causes more divide in this gaming community that is already being divided as it is. So, it's the end of my video. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all later. Have a good one.